Welcome to Pro Lifting, back to basics, slinging, lifting and landing loads. Back to basics, before lifting, there are a few things we need to consider. Is the exclusion zone in place? Have all unauthorized people been removed from the area before commencing with the lifting operation? Is the load you're about to lift covered in the schedule of lifts or the lifting risk assessment? And is everyone signed up to the schedule? Is the lifting equipment and the accessories up to date with regulatory tests and inspections? Have you checked the slings or chains and any other lifting accessories for signs of damage? Is the hook block plumb above the center of the load? Is the load free from any loose items or parts that could break free once lifted? Are the slings, chains, and taglines free of knots and tangles? Are there any obstructions that could interfere with the load? Is everyone clear of the load? Remember, hands off, step away, safe space. Have you checked that there is a slinger signaler in place ready to receive the load? Back to basics, why do loads move unexpectedly? Hook not over the center of gravity, equipment boom deflection, loads obstructed or snagging, bail arm of tipping skips, turning loads upright, fluid loads, water tanks, diesel bowsers, where center of gravity can move. Loads with a wrong base, i.e. concrete skips, poor communication between operator and slinger. Dynamic factors, example, cranes loose, hoist, faster than expected, and unexpected weather conditions. Loads pulled together, like rebar, scaffold tubes. Stop, look, assess, and manage. Lifting the load. Hands off, step away, safe space. Allow for deflection, especially with heavier loads. Have the angle of the slings or chains within 90 degrees. Lift the load slowly, a small distance from the ground or transport, and hold. Check load is level, stable, and secure. Check again for any loose items or packing that could fall from the load. Loads should not be left suspended in the air. Only lift when there is a slinger in position ready to receive the load. Try to avoid passing the loads over people's heads where you can. If this is not possible, use a warning system to alert people. Be aware of obstacles along the path of the lift, like scaffolding or parts of the building. Constant communication should be maintained between the slinger signaler and the equipment operator as per communication protocols. Do not lose sight of the load until control has been passed to the next slinger signaler. Remember, hands off, step away, safe space. Landing the load. Check and ensure that you have sufficient space. Is the exclusion zone in place? Have all unauthorized people been removed from the area before commencing to land the load? Check that bites or bearers are in place where required before receiving the load. Have you checked that the area where you are landing the load can take the weight of the load? Is a permit in place where required? Only authorized, trained and competent people must land the load and attach lifting accessories. Anyone who is not trained should not have anything to do with the slinging, lifting or landing of any load. Never stand under a suspended load. When you have detached the load and are sending empty chains or slings and taglines away, always ensure that all items are completely clear of obstacles before high speed is increased. Thank you. If you have any questions, please speak with your AP at the meeting.